In the field of humanoid robotics, autonomous robots that resemble humans in some way, either physically or in terms of their sensory motor or processing abilities, are considered to be humanoids. In the last few years, robots have advanced to the point where they can now perform a variety of tasks that are typically done by humans. Since 2020, Spot, a robotic dog created by Boston Dynamics, has been spotted in numerous locations all over the world. One example of how humanoid robots have developed is Spot. Today, we're going to see the journey of humanoid robots. Welcome to yet another exciting video of Robots. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Robotics research has a long history. The Greek mathematician Alhitas of Tarentum first proposed a steam-powered mechanical bird he called the pigeon in the 4th century BC, which is when robotic ideas first emerged. Modern robots were initially used as industrial robots in factories. These fixed industrial robots could perform manufacturing tasks, reducing the need for human labor and increasing production. Artificial intelligence-enhanced industrial robots have been developed since the 2000s. A humanoid robot was depicted in one of the earliest known drawings by Leonardo da Vinci sometime around 1495. Leonardo's notebooks, which were rediscovered in the 1950s, contained intricate drawings of a mechanical knight in armor with the ability to sit up, wave its arms, and move its head and jaw. Friedrich Kaufmann of Dresden, Germany, created the first humanoid robot in 1810, which was a soldier holding a trumpet. A notched drum inside the trumpeter was used to open some valves that allowed air to pass through 12 tongues. At the very least, the robot was on display through April 30th, 1950. When John Brainerd created the Steam-Man in 1865, the 19th century's construction and development of humanoids officially began. It was used to pull carts and was propelled by a steam engine. Frank Reed Jr. constructed the Electric Man in 1885, which was essentially an electric adaptation of the Steam-Man. Dr. Archibald Campion created the boilerplate soldier prototype in 1893. MIT engineers created the Flamingo, Spring Turkey, Uniru, and 3D Pipes, which exhibit remarkable performance in both walking and running movements with a stable and dynamic gait. On display in 1928 at the Model Engineer Society's annual exhibition in London was one of the first humanoid robots. W.H. Richards built the robot Eric, which was composed of an aluminum suit of armor with 11 electromagnets and one motor that were all powered by 12-volt batteries. The robot was voice and remote controllable, and it could move its hands and head. The humanoid robot Electro made an appearance at the World's Fair in 1939. It stood 2.1 meters tall, weighed 120 kilograms, could move its head and arms with voice commands, could speak 700 words on a 78 RPM record, and could smoke cigarettes. The body was made of aluminum skin covering a steel gear cam and motor skeleton. William Gray Walter of the Bird and Neurological Institute in Bristol, England, developed the first electronic autonomous robots with complex behavior in 1948 and 1949. George Devol created the first digitally controlled and programmable robot in 1954, which he named the Unimate. The modern robotics industry was later built on the foundations laid by this. General Motors purchased the first Unimate from Devol in 1960, and it was set up in a Trenton, New Jersey plant in 1961 to lift and stack hot metal pieces coming from a die-casting machine. The modern robotics industry was established thanks to Devol's patent for the first digitally controlled, programmable robotic arm. Victor Scheinman, a mechanical engineering student, developed the Stanford arm in 1969, which is regarded as the first electronic computer-controlled robotic arm. Shaky, the first mobile robot capable of understanding its surroundings, was created by the Stanford Research Institute in 1970. Shaky used a variety of sensor inputs such as bump sensors, TV cameras, and laser rangefinders to navigate. In 1996, Wabian, an adult-sized robot with 35 DOF that used electric motors to achieve the same step speed as a human, was created. It had a torso with a 3 DOF waist, 2 3 DOF legs, 2 10 DOF arms, and 2 DOF neck, and 2 DOF eyes. It could carry objects and dance with people. The 43 DOF Wabian R was created in 1997 to investigate how robots and environments interact. In 1999, Wabian Re, a robot with 41 motorized joints, introduced the emotional motion. The parameterization of its body motion served to convey the emotion. Beginning in 1970, scientists at Waseda University in Japan started developing the first complete anthropomorphic robot. Even though Wabbit 1 is a little blocky by today's standards, it represented a significant advancement. When it was finished in 1973, this robot had basic walking capabilities as well as extendable hands and limbs that could grab objects. Additionally, Wabbit 1 had a mouth, eyes, and semi-functional ears. These sensory tools allow the robot to measure distances and communicate with a person in Japanese. This machine, according to experts, had the mental capacity of a 1.5-year-old child. Based on this, the researchers who developed Wabot 1 wanted to take it a step further and develop a robot that could engage in creative activities. The pinnacle of this came in 1980 with the Wabot 2, a musical prodigy capable of playing electric organ keys, reading music notation, conversing with people, and even singing along. This device is regarded as a significant advancement away from the idea of robots as merely adaptable tools and closer to the creation of a personal robot. Honda started its humanoid research and development program in 1986 with the goal of building robots that can interact effectively with humans. In 1989, MIT unveiled Genghis, a hexapodal robot. Due to construction techniques, Genghis was renowned for being made quickly and affordably. Genghis used 4 microprocessors, 22 sensors, and 12 servo motors. One of the most popular robot-assisted surgery devices was approved by the FDA in 1994. John R. Adler created the CyberKnife. A Stanford University installed the first system in 1991. This radiosurgery system combined robotic positioning with image-guided surgery. Patients with brain or spinal tumors are currently being treated with CyberKnife. An X-ray camera measures displacement and corrects for breathing-related motion. Honda unveiled the P3 humanoid robot in 1998 as a component of its ongoing humanoid project. The Aibo, a robotic dog that could communicate with humans, was first unveiled by Sony in 1999. The first 20 minutes after going on sale in Japan, all available units were gone. In 2000, Honda unveiled Asimo, the humanoid project's most advanced product. Asimo can run, walk, interact with its surroundings, recognize faces, the environment, voices and posture, and communicate with people. Sony also unveiled its small humanoid robots known as Sony Dream Robots, which are being developed for entertainment. Over half of the 742,500 industrial robots that the United Nations estimated were in use worldwide in October 2000 were located in Japan. In 2007, Tommy unveiled iSobot, a humanoid bipedal robot that can walk like a human, punch and kick, and perform other fun tricks and special actions in special action mode. The humanoid robot known as iCub was created by the Italian Institute of Technology. On the STS-133 mission in 2011, the Space Shuttle Discovery delivered Robonaut 2, the most recent version of the astronaut assistant, to the space station. The first humanoid robot in space is intended to instruct engineers on how agile robots operate in space. Through improvements and advancements, it might eventually leave the station and help spacewalkers conduct research or make improvements to the station. The first robot to ever receive citizenship was Sophia, referred to with female pronouns. She was granted Saudi Arabian citizenship on October 25, 2017 at the Future Investment Summit in Riyadh. This has generated debate because it's unclear from the context whether Sophia can vote and marry or whether a deliberate system shutdown qualifies as murder. It's also debatable because of how few rights Saudi human women are granted. Commercial and industrial robots are now frequently used to perform tasks more affordably, accurately, and consistently than humans. They are also used for jobs that are too dirty, hazardous, or boring for people. Robots are frequently used in mass production of consumer and industrial goods, assembly and packaging, transportation, Earth and space exploration, surgery, weaponry, and laboratory research. Using technology adapted from semiconductors, engineers at the University of Pennsylvania produced millions of nanorobots in a matter of weeks in 2019. These microscopic robots, which are wirelessly controllable, are small enough to be hypodermically injected into a human body, could one day deliver medications and carry out operations, revolutionizing medicine and healthcare. Artificial human representations are becoming more and more common thanks to recent improvements in computer hardware and data management software. Humans would need to keep an eye on robots, use big data to gain more understanding of their surroundings, make future projections, and pursue their personal interests and hobbies. The development of AI, NLP, and machine learning led to a significant improvement in the next generation of robots in humanoid evolutions.